Hi students, we're going to start assembling the instrument. In this case we're going to do the barrel and the mouthpiece in order to get to the point where you can make some sounds. So let's start with the case. Make sure that your case is in the correct position where the top is up. You'll notice that in my case there's a smaller top and a lower bottom, and whenever I lift my latches, I go from the bottom up, so they look like that, and I lift the case and everything is just right. I'm going to take out two pieces. One is the barrel and the other is the mouthpiece. My mouthpiece has a mouthpiece cap on it. It protects it while it's been put away, and it also has a small metal thing called a ligature. This is what holds the reed onto the mouthpiece, and we'll deal with that in a second. I'm first going to have you put some cork grease on your mouthpiece cork. You'll notice the part that sticks down here and is wrapped in a kind of a brown thing. That is cork. And I'm going to just put a little bit on there, not too much because it'll get pretty gooey if I do. So I'm going to just rub it in slightly, make sure it's all on there. And let me put the cork grease away. And then I'm going to take in either hand, whichever is most comfortable for you. When we put this together, you'll notice there's a large end, and if I put it in there, it doesn't really hold on. So I'm going to put it in the tight end. Okay, and put it, so now it stays together. The next step will be, and you would have done this earlier, because I think the first thing to do is to put the reed in your mouth and wet it. And since I can't talk with it in there, I'm going to take it out. But you would leave it in your mouth the whole time you're putting the instrument or the mouthpiece and barrel together. So I'm going to put my reed against the table. There's a flat surface here. The reed comes, one side is curved and one side is flat. So I'm going to put the two flat surfaces together, and I hold it. I never touch the reed with my fingers or press it down because it's very thin and it might break. So I just put it, laying it here, trying to get the tip of the reed and the tip of the mouthpiece lined up with one another. And I'm going to take my ligature. This can be a little tricky sometimes. There's a small circle, and if I turn it over, there's a larger circle, but they're hard to tell which one's larger and smaller because it's very little. I put the larger one downward over the reed, being careful not to touch the tip. Once it's on there, I do a little adjustment. I press from side to side, or I press from here. If it goes too high, I might have to pull it back down and start again. And I line the reed up as best I can and as most centrally located as I can, and I press my ligature down. The ligature should be, let me get it on just right, so that the ligature is a little bit lower than the bend of the mouthpiece. If it were up like this, that's a little too high. So we're going to pull it down. Okay, and I'm rechecking the reed again, make sure it's lined up and center right there. And I like that, so I'm going to now tighten the top screw, and I do it until it just doesn't move very much. I don't over tighten it, but I put it nice and firm. Okay, and now you have the reed and mouthpiece assembly.